where does the sun comes out?
Gracias por los atrevidos que saben
Well,
dónde sale
thank
el
you
sol.
for those people who dare tell me, who know where the sun comes up.
La energía de hoy
Today's energy
son las
is
energías cósmicas
cosmic energy,
y su
and
unión con la
the
energía
union
de la madre.
with the energy of Mother Earth.
Somos
We
producto de la
are
tierra
a product
y
of the
producto
earth
de las energías
and a
cósmicas.
product of
Por
cosmic
eso el ser
energies,
humano somos
and that is
energía.
why we human beings are energy.
Somos como una
We
planta.
are
Si
like a
ustedes ven
plant. If you see
una mata de frijol,
a little
bueno, si todavía
bean plant,
siembran frijol.
well, if you're still planting beans around here, I
Van
don't
a
know.
ver que el
But you
frijol
will see that
no
the
se enrolla
bean
así
does
como el
not go
reloj
around like that,
gregoriano,
like
sino se enrolla de
but it
esta
goes
manera
the other way,
como el reloj
counterclockwise,
maya. ¿Por qué?
like
Porque
the
los
Mayan
mayas
clock. Why?
dedicaron
Because
muchos
Mayans
miles
took
de años
thousands of
de
years
su observación de su
to
vida,
observe
siguiendo las energías
and to follow the cosmic
entendiendo
energy,
el movimiento de
understanding
la tierra,
the movement
de
of
la
the
luna,
earth, of the moon,
el movimiento
the
de los seres
movement
naturales,
of the natural
las
beings,
vidas.
the
Y por
lives.
eso los
And
mayas
that's why
llegaron a
Mayans
decir que
said
nosotros somos hermanos
that
de
we
la
are
naturaleza.
brothers and
Somos
sisters of
hermanos de un
nature.
árbol, somos
We are the
hermanos de
brothers and
unos
sisters of a
animalitos,
tree,
somos
of little
hermanos,
animals.
porque
We
somos
are
todos
brothers and
hijos
sisters
de la
because we
tierra.
are all
Y
children of
somos
the
una
earth,
especie
and we are
más.
a
Sí, en
mass.
pocas palabras, somos un
In
bicho
a few
más de
words,
los bichos que
we
hay.
are another creature among creatures,
Pero es el
and
bicho
that
más
creature
vulnerable
is the
del
most
ser humano.
vulnerable, the
Porque
human
el ser
being,
humano
because
es
human
más
beings
propicio
tend
a enfermarse.
more to get sick, are more vulnerable to sickness.
Es más
We
indefenso.
we are more
Porque el ser
defenseless
humano tiene
because
alma y tiene
human
espíritu.
beings have a spirit, have a
Entonces,
soul,
los
and that's
abuelos
why our
comprendieron
grandparents
exactamente
understood
que somos
precisely
hijos de la tierra
that we are children
y-
of the earth
e hijos de las energías
and children
cósmicas.
of the cosmic
Y el
energy.
día de hoy
And
es eso, y
today
por eso
is that
es un
day,
día de gran
and that's
y de
why
máxima
it's a
autoridad.
day of great
Y por eso,
authority,
pues,
and
felicito
that's
a los
why
señores cónsul,
I congratulate the consul,
primero el señor cónsul de
first
Guatemala,
the
gracias
honorary
por estar aquí.
honorable consul of Guatemala,
Los
who
señores
is
cónsul de
present,
México,
and
de
honorary consul
Honduras,
of
El
Mexico,
Salvador,
Honduras,
de
El Salvador,
Costa
Costa
Rica,
Rica is here,
y
and
todos los
all
amigos
our friends
y las autoridades de la universidad
and
y
the
las
authorities of
autoridades del
university
sector estudiantil
and the
y los
students
profesores,
and the
porque el
professors,
día de hoy
because
es nuestro día,
today is
los
our
guías,
day,
las autoridades,
the
los que
day
nos toca
of
jugar una
authority,
misión
of those of us
frente a la
who have
sociedad.
a mission in
Y ustedes,
society,
los estudiantes,
and you, the
los que nos
students,
toca elegir un
are the
camino
ones who have
para
to
el
choose
futuro.
a path to the future.
El mensaje que yo
And
quiero
the message I
traerles
want
es
to
que
give you is
cuando se habla
that
de los pueblos indígenas,
when we talk about indigenous
realmente
people,
se habla
we're really talking
en dos campos.
in two different
Uno
areas.
es la visión
One
teórica
is the
de los
theoric,
pueblos indígenas.
the theory of the
Y
mission,
buena parte de la visión teórica lo ha
and the
hecho
theory vision,
la
theoretical
Academia
vision,
Universal.
is done by the university, by universal
A partir
academicians,
de la
and has been
antropología
done
social,
through the
que
social
muchas pocas
typology
veces
that
existe
very
dentro de la
seldom
rama antropología social.
exist without
Los mayas,
social
los
anthropology.
chicas, los
Mayan,
garífunas, si
Chicas,
hablamos en Guatemala,
if we're talking about
pocas veces se
Guatemala,
encuentra en la antropología social
we rarely
los
see
aztecas, ¿verdad?
Aztecs,
Los
Incas in
sino
social
se hizo con una
anthropology,
visión exógeno.
but it was an
Y por
exogenous
eso hay
vision,
tantos
and
enredos
that's why there's so much muddle
cuando se
around.
presentan a los pueblos
When
indígenas,
you talk about
que hay
indigenous
tantos
people,
estereotipos.
it's so confusing, and there's so many
Y
stereotypes,
nosotros, en primer
and
lugar,
we
hemos tenido que
had
sobrevivir
to
de los
survive
estereotipos.
the stereotypes,
Porque la
because
verdad es que los
the truth
estereotipos
is
nos
that
ponen como uniforme.
stereotype, kind
Nos
of a
ponen
uniform,
como
but
sombrero, nos
they
ponen
put
como
it's like a
zapatos,
hat
nos
we have
ponen
to wear,
como-
like shoes we
solo
have to
falta
wear.
que nos den como comida, ¿verdad?
And the last thing,
Afortunadamente nosotros
unfortunately,
no comemos eso.
we don't have to eat that.
Pero,
They don't feed us that. But
La visión teórica de los pueblos
the
indígenas
theoretical vision of indigenous people has harmed us because we had to hide our spirituality in order to survive that situation. And so I congratulate the strength of our civilization and the greatness. Another thing is life and practice. So the cosmovision is not something you have it in theory. The spiritual guides of Guatemalans, of Mayas, I am totally convinced that our cosmological vision cannot be written. You can only live it. And anybody can live it, wherever you are. When the day you can handle, you understand the Mayan calendar, you will see the strength and the luck that that calendar involves. We know that today, according to the cosmic energy, is the union of the cosmos and the strength of the earth. So, at least I get up knowing where the sun comes up to say thank you once more, to see the light and give me the strength, give me the energy, so that today I will do things the right way. That conscience, that awareness creates a positive movement in humanity. And of course, if I were hanging from the clouds, I would be in trouble, where I know I'm in the belly of Mother Earth, in the belly of Mother Earth where I'm standing. So I will know that my surroundings are feeding me. This is a practice of life. This is not a theory. It's something you live. And this is the theory and practice has to be combined. And I congratulate the advancement, especially in indigenous rights. We have the Universal Proclamation of Indigenous People. It has 46 articles. I don't know if you read them. I've been reading them it was my turn to be in Geneva when, for 14 years, to defend that text of universal rights of indigenous people. And finally it was approved. We have the 169 Convention, the agreement of the rights of the indigenous people of Guatemala. We have some recommendations from a number of international bodies, and we have also young lawyers who are practicing indigenous law and Western law. So we have many experiences, and we can nourish from them, and that's very valuable. But we also have a number of realities that are incompatible, and this is where I would like to invite all young attorneys so that when they do a philosophical, ideological understanding of the law, you should take into account that the practical experiences in communities such as Guatemala, Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador. I speak for Guatemala, where we have a wonderful program about practice of young alternatives, young Mayan lawyers, to see how they resolve the issues of the earth and existence in a community, collective and individual rights. But
si eso es sobre los pueblos indígenas, que hay tanto, lo que nos toca
so much
es la práctica.
To say, so much has been written about indigenous people, but now is the time for action. We have to move forward in action, in the practical side. And I said, well, I never get involved in politics. I said that many times. I agree with the half the planet that politics are dirty,
la política es solo para
are
ladrones,
just for thieves.
etcétera. Yo dije, no, hombre, ¿cómo voy a manchar mi honor?
But I said, I'm not going to stain my honor with that kind of stuff.
Me van a regañar mis ancestros.
My ancestors would be getting angry at me if I get involved in politics. But
mientras que nosotros nos negamos
while
a tener una
if we
silla en el Congreso,